Becoming a leader is no easy task. You have to learn of people around you and below you and how to resolve conflicts with them. On my strength portion, it is me being able to help them understand what their job is and communicate to them in person. I'm not the best video taker in the world. That would probably be my worst strength overall upon things. As a leader, one of the things I do to resolve conflicts, and that I probably apply to business, is that I'm going to take the people that are in conflict with each other and I'm going to get them together, and I'm going to be like a moderator and in between person, and we're going to talk it out. While I was doing the team building part, I realized that it was a lot more difficult than I thought because of over distant timeline or time zones. It was hard to communicate within the right times and just get a flow, but we were able to work it out by posting into our team discussion board several projects that we were working on, our input, and we were able to just collaborate by then. And I think it was just like a natural military thing because all the other guys in my team were pretty much military background, as I could tell. Some of them were going on missions in Afghanistan. I'm over here in Korea. So it was definitely interesting working with that. My professional brand, I've always stuck with never give up, never surrender. That was one of my favorite quotes from a movie that I enjoy. And that is also one thing I live by, is just never giving up on any type of fight. And it was definitely a struggle for me with this class because I definitely was not able to figure certain things out because I felt like the communication between me was a little misguided. On visual strengths or presentation strength, talking to a camera is the hardest part for me. I struggle with that so deeply. But visual communications, when I'm able to create a project that involves colors and writing, I think I excel at that. And one thing I want to learn is to continue to get better with presentations. I always want to improve in every little area that I do. And it's hard being able to communicate. People think it's simply just talking to somebody when really in reality it's coming up with a bunch of ideas, communicating those ideas, and being able to network them through the group and have the group be able to network their stuff back to you. And then y'all have to create a big picture. And when everybody sees the big picture together, that's the communication. When everybody is in coherence with the big picture. And I would consider one of the best tools for us strength-wise of today would just be creativity. Me, I would have strength in creativity, and I would have the strength of creating vivid colors and using different design programs. I think that would be my best way of communicating because then I could paint a picture for people and they can see my picture, and then they can network it back to me, and then we all create the giant spider web, catching that one big idea that everybody can feed on. So it was definitely a harder course than I thought it was going to be. I learned a good deal about business and technical aspects about communication, but overall, I would say this was probably one of the hardest classes I've done. Just because I'm bad at talking to people, especially over camera. But I've definitely improved myself, which was the biggest goal. It was just improvement. I used to stutter, and I've gotten rid of that to a portion, or mix up my words constantly. Now it's starting to go away just by constant practice and using tips from this class. I think I'm going to eventually get much, much better.